Hey, it's Thursday night and we're back, and tonight we're talking about sex, love,
With a little bit of wine.
and wine. So, yes, we've been
Cheers to
drinking,
us.
had a great dinner, and we've got a great conversation tonight. It's all about sex and love, and how do they go together?
Well, and do they go together? So, there's been a lot of questions about how to keep love alive and how to keep romance alive with a really hot sex life. So this is something that we've been talking about all night long.
We have.
And we thought we have to do a video about this.
We have to educate, we have to let you know, or even if you already know, we just have to just kind of get out and really kind of make you think about what makes, first of all, your sex life amazing, and what makes your love life amazing. Well, first of all, you can have the two together. That's what it is, right?
See,
it's all about,
you can and you can't.
yes.
Because if you want to have a great love and a great passionate relationship with somebody that, has all of the lovely emotions that are attached to it, like nurturing and loving and respect, and of course, everybody wants that. But if
Of
you want
course.
that fairy tale romance, but you also want that hot, passionate, throw you up against the wall kind of sex, they kind of don't go together. And you know what? We were talking about this all night because
You can't mix the two. You have to know when to leave that kind of, you know what, it can't be that fairy tale romance and great sex don't go together. I'm sorry. Leave that sort of
Right.
on the side, because we all want that. But if you want great sex, you can't look at your partner as the caregiver or the, I don't know, help me out here because we've been drinking a lot.
Well, no, this is it. It has to be kind of a separation of what you are wanting in that moment, because there is a long time study, a lot of different professionals and a lot of different people who are consultants and talk about
The balance. It's about the
sex
balance.
therapists.
But it's only about the balance of having both, right? You want security, but you want adventure. You want
Right.
continuity, but you want...
Well, it's about having these two worlds coming together, but they don't often come together. It's very often that great sex. So what is great sex to you? And it's a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But if you, like I said earlier, if you want that, get up on the counter, wild, crazy sex where it's almost animalistic.
That raw sex, right?
It's
That
raw.
is just
It's
amazing.
raw, and
It's
it's
just-
hungry.
Yeah.
It's hungry. You're hungry for that person, and that usually comes out of you coming outside of yourself. It's almost like an alter ego.
It is. It's,
Right?
you're kind of like getting out of that sort of not conservative, but romanticized or secure life. And
Secure life.
Secure life and leaving
Emotions
that.
with nurturing and loving and seeing your partner as that perfect person who takes care of things. But you want your partner to take care of things in a different way. No, it's really funny because our topic of discussion tonight was one of our viewers or one of our subscribers we had a really great chat with them, and they had shared a story. So we're going to share that story with her permission, of course. That she has been in kind of like a long-term friends with benefit relationship with somebody. A man that's considerably younger than her, has had a great time having these sexual relations. And then in the last couple of months, it kind of turned. Emotions kind of got into it, and emotions started to play into it. And she became something other than just the friend with benefit. And he wasn't prepared for that. And when that kind of world meshed, so she had explained that she had said something, after they had like this wild, crazy sex, she had said something to him that was from an emotional place, as opposed to just the place where they had agreed to be in. And it became very uncomfortable for both of them. And
Well, it changes that... I don't know,
The dynamic.
The dynamic, exactly. It changes the dynamic, right? Because you don't, once you start intermeshing or the sort of the feelings with that, it's great to
with
do
the
that.
raw
Yes.
animal magnetism sex, is that? I don't even know if that's a word.
I don't know, but it depends.
Whatever the hell it is.
Well, it depends on the relationship, right?
Right.
And where you're at. Listen, you can be in a long-term relationship, you can be married, you can be just...
Well,
Again, friends with benefits,
right.
but you have to know where you're at, right?
Well,
and what you're looking for, because even if you're
Yes.
married, you need to leave that place of security and just go and just be
Go into that different
spontaneous.
place. But in her particular situation, she couldn't go back. She was actually, not to say that anything was wrong or right, but she was in the wrong. Because if you have an agreement or
An understanding.
of a relationship that you have with somebody, you can't all of a sudden mix in other things. She made it very clear to him early on, like she had shared with us, she had made it very clear to him early on that she can't offer him anything, and he has nothing to offer her either. She's already raised a family. He hasn't even started a family yet. So she was looking for something that was very unfair to him. So this was our advice to her, actually. So Vera had said that, you have to be very clear in what it is that you want. So it's either you have the sex with him or you don't. You can't have the relationship with him, so don't try to intertwine.
Because it's not going to happen. I mean,
Right.
that understanding is there. There is no relationship, right? I mean, you're in different places in your life, and you're not looking for that relationship.
Right.
But going back again to, if you want that great sex and you've got the love, you have to know when to sort of
Take yourself out of body.
out of body. It is out of body, out of that comfort zone, and just let yourself go, and just
Right.
and not worry about.
Because that's where
what
the
people are
experimentation
thinking,
comes in,
yeah.
doesn't it? That's where all of the things that you've thought about doing and wanting to try to do with your partner, that's where all of that stuff comes in.
The excitement, right?
Well,
It's
exactly.
excitement, right? It is.
Exactly.
And not having barriers. I think you have to
Yeah, I agree.
not have any barriers and be okay with that. And it is okay, because if you want that great sex, you have to leave. Again, it's all over the comfort zone, right? And you have to leave the image of your partner being,
The guy going outside and mowing the lawn.
Exactly.
Hey honey, take out the garbage quick. Come on, let's go have great
going
sex.
along without a shirt on, great body.
Right.
Hey, that's pretty sexy, but
Right.
we're not there. But okay. Well, cheers to that, my friend.
Cheers to that. Well, listen, there are a lot of techniques that you can use to separate love and sex. They are all intertwined. They are all on the same path. But really, if you want to have that raw, hot sex, leave the parenting,
It's really
the
balance.
relationship.
It's the balance, right? Again, it's the balance of wanting this. We want, again, security, but yeah, we want to be adventurous. We want that trusting relationship. We want to be like spontaneous. It's like really knowing where the balance is and when to kind of leave.
It's leaving
This-
the image of the romantic guy aside to have the savage in him come after you.
Exactly, right? Because listen, the fairy tale romance is, it depends on your stages of life. We're talking about, depends on what stage you are.
Well,
in
we
your
know
life.
as women, we want to be ravaged. At the end of the day, we want to be ravaged. We want to feel like the sexiest woman on earth. And if the man steps up to do that, then you need to go outside of yourself, whether you have kids or whatever it is that you have that keeps you a little bit reserved. You've got to leave that aside, and
Yes.
you have to go for it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's what you need to do.
So we suggest that you just go for it.
Just go for it. So
Well, we'll see you next week. Have a great time. And remember, just leave it all behind.
that's it.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.